Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you're working in the cloud, you know that managing costs can feel like a never-ending battle. But what if you had a better map for that fight? Today, we're diving into the world of FinOps Tools and Services and figuring out how you can choose the right ones for your journey.
And hey, if you're looking at the massive landscape of cloud cost management tools and just feeling totally lost, you are definitely not alone. It's a jungle out there. I mean, we're not talking about a handful of options here. You've got the tools from your cloud provider, you've got all this third-party software, and then there are the custom-built solutions. The potential is huge, for sure, but it can also lead to some serious analysis paralysis. It's like, where do you even start?
Well, the way you navigate that jungle is with a map. And that map is your strategy. Before you even look at a single demo, you absolutely need a plan. Because honestly, a tool without a strategy, it's like a ship without a rudder. You're just going to drift.
And this map needs to consider the whole territory. What are your big picture cloud goals? What about your internal policies? The security and compliance rules you can't bend. What tools are your teams already using? And here's a big one. Does your team have the appetite to build something from scratch, or do you need to buy something off the shelf? Nailing these down first will save you so much pain later.
Okay, here's a really crucial point that trips a lot of people up: the difference between a tool and a service. Let's make it simple. Think of a tool as the car. It's the software that helps you get where you're going. A service? That's your expert driver or your guide who knows all the back roads. Sometimes you just need the car, sometimes you need the expert guide, and a lot of the time, you actually need both. And listen, this isn't a one-and-done kind of decision. Your approach to tooling is going to evolve right along with your FinOps practice. A great way to think about it is in 3 stages: crawl, walk, and run.
So, when you're in the crawl stage, you're really just trying to get your bearings. The main goal is just basic visibility into your costs. Tool selection is usually pretty informal, maybe a bit frantic. It's often a reaction to a surprise cloud build that makes someone go, uh-oh. Formal plans for training or evaluation? Yeah, not so much at this stage. But then, as you get your footing, you move into the walk stage, and things start getting a lot more structured here. You're actually gathering requirements from key teams like FinOps, Finance, and Engineering. You're doing some research, thinking about implementation, and even planning for the long term.
And finally, you hit the run stage. And this is FinOps Nirvana. Tooling is no longer just a thing you have, it's a deeply integrated, automated part of your entire workflow. You're doing deep ROI analysis, you've got ongoing training, and you're constantly evaluating to make sure you have the absolute best solution for the job.
But let's get real for a second. Even the most amazing, powerful tool in the world won't solve your problems on its own. The real magic isn't in the software, it's in the skilled, cross-functional team that's actually using it.
And it is absolutely a team sport. Your FinOps practitioners are like the quarterbacks, making sure everyone is involved. Engineering, they're building the automation engine. Finance is making sure the numbers add up. And leadership, they're the head coaches, providing that crucial sponsorship to make it all work. It takes the whole team.
Okay, so you did it. You've got your strategy, you've picked your tools, you assembled your team. But how do you know if you're actually winning? Well, you have to measure the impact. You have to know if that big investment is actually paying off.
And really, it all boils down to this. Is your investment generating a positive return? You made a business case for it, right? Getting that positive ROI is the ultimate proof that you made the right call.
But beyond the raw numbers, you have to look at adoption. Are people actually using the tool? I mean, really using it? When you see high adoption across lots of different teams, that's a huge sign that you found something truly valuable and implemented it well. And of course, there's the bottom line. Can you point to actual hard dollar savings or costs that you avoided because this tool was in place? For many organizations, this is the #1 reason they invested in the first place. But don't just stop at the money. How do your users feel about the tool? You could use something like a Net Promoter Score to find out. And is the solution keeping up as your needs change? Remember, this is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a living process that needs constant attention. So, let's leave you with this final thought. A tool is just a tool. The real success, the real power, comes from the people and the processes you build around it. So the question you really need to ask yourself is this: are you investing as much in your team and your culture as you are in your software? Because the answer to that is what will truly define your success on this journey.